baby.
Hi.
How are you? What is it?
I'm fine.
Why were you pouting?
I just want you to ask me what is it.
Hey, this is why I like minding my business. This is why I like minding my own business. You see, today I said, let me be a caring husband.
But you're caring. I was just joking. I shouldn't joke with you again.
I beg. Please, today, anyway, let's welcome our viewers.
Welcome, viewers.
Hi, viewers. Welcome to our YouTube channel. That's how we start.
Sorry.
Official.
Hi, viewers. Welcome.
Bring up your...
Hi. Hi, viewers. Welcome to our YouTube channel.
Why are you saying it's so weird? You should...
Welcome to our channel. Hi, viewers. Welcome. Hi, viewers.
Please let me do it. I've always done it.
Channel.
I've always done it because
always do it now. Why did you tell me to do it?
Clearly, I mean, you're not cut out for this. This is too much to ask.
Exactly. I was dragged here. I don't want to be here. Now go on.
Okay. Hi, viewers. Welcome again to our channel. I hope you've enjoyed our other videos so far. If you haven't, please have a look at our other videos and hopefully you'll glean something from them. Today, we will be talking about how to make a long distance relationship work. See? Punchy. Straight to the point.
Yes.
That's how we do it.
Yes.
Anyway, and to be fair, the reason why we've decided to take up this topic is because we
dated long
distance.
Yeah.
It was 6 months of...
6 months felt like 2 years, to be honest.
Oh my God.
It felt like it was so long.
In fact, virtually the entirety of our actual relationship was long distance.
Yeah.
We were friends, but just
when we started
dating, boom.
The next day, or was it? Yeah, it was the next day, 2 days after.
2 days after, yeah.
I traveled, so we just stayed long distance the whole time.
Tough life.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get right into it. What are we've just outlined 5 points that should help if you have a partner who you are dating long distance. Number 1 is strong communication and consistency. So
that is the bedrock.
This is the bedrock. We decided to make this the foundation. This is the holy grail for long distance dating. For long distance dating, more than any other kind of relationship, communication is key. The moment communication reduces for any reason, the relationship is in trouble.
Yes.
And some of the things that will cause your communication to drop will be genuine reasons, because sometimes when people travel and date long distance, it's not by choice. It's either because of work or study or something else. Some people are in the army and they've gone off to a different base or something. So the unfortunate thing though is that communication in that setting is a lot more difficult because you don't have, even when you do communicate, you don't have a lot of the other cues that you could use, like body language. There's a lot of things that go missing when all your communication is virtual. And so how do you make up for those losses? It's just simply to increase volume. So you have to increase the frequency and regularity of communication. That's what you need to do.
And communication it gets more difficult if you're in different countries. If you're in one country, it's like, because it's the same time zone, when it's finishing work. But if it's a different country, it's a different time zone, that's another kettle of fish. You have to be very intentional about your communication time, and you have to plan it. You have to, because that's the only way. If not, you're not going to talk for 2, 3, 4, 5 days, 1 week. So you have to plan it, know your schedules, and know when you guys need to talk every single day. Trust me, we did it, and that was what helped us. We were in the same country, thank God, but it was still intentional. We had to do everything intentionally. We talked every single time. I had a free time at work, every break time, every lunch time. In fact, it was as if my husband was working with me and I was working with him. Like, everybody at work knew him, the same with him. So it was just, after work, we will keep talking. On my way home, we will talk. 12 midnight, 1 a.m. We're still talking. And the next day, I'm going to work. I still start talking for money. So it just has to be. Ask me what we're talking about. Everything. Like
we talked about everything.
There's nothing we did not talk about. Everything, man.
Every topic was discussed.
There was nothing was like out of. Everything was discussed. So in your relationship, in fact, let me say your relationship is your building stage.
Yeah.
And the only way to build is to talk. Turn through the pages, be on the same page. Like read things together, go through things together, make sure that two of you are aligned. That is the foundation that you need to build before you have a good relationship.
And let me say this. One of the common mistakes we've seen, and this is not just for people who are in long distance relationships, this is also for people who are in relationships where they have the blessing of being in each other's presence.
Yeah.
People do not ask the relevant questions. It is not just about, I know we've talked a lot about volume, how much communication is actually had. But it's also important to point out that the quality and content of the communication is critical. You cannot have a long distance relationship where both of you think, okay, fine, we might end up together, and all you're talking about is, ooh, have you gone bungee jumping? Have you traveled to Mali? Have you gone to Egypt? Do you like rice or beans or meat? Those are important discussions to have, but not as important as the make or break discussions that could potentially ruin your relationships. And we will do another video about the make or break discussions that you have to have.
Yes.
If you're going to end up as a married couple. Because you see people who've dated for 2 years, but for some reason, they didn't manage to discuss the things that will finally, in 1 to 3 years, break up their marriage. How does that happen?
Crazy.
How do you not discuss finances somewhere in your relationship? How have you had no conversations about what your parenting skills are? And so on and so forth. So, but in addition to quantity, please add quality. Add content to your discussion. Right.
So there should be, trust me, I just used the trust. There should be trust and transparency. If you know that long distance relationship is going to work. If you don't trust your partner, don't just bother, because you end up giving yourself high blood pressure. Before I traveled, my husband and I were just friends, but I kind of trusted him like wholeheartedly, and he trusted me. He wanted to test me before I traveled, to say, let's just travel, let's go. If you find someone else, you can carry on. I was like, what are you saying?
You got crazy?
He got crazy. I started crying. And then he was like, okay. I feel like she's with me. Her spirit is with me. So you need to know your partner to the point that this guy is for me. This woman is for me. That is the only way you can be at peace, no matter where they go. It was long distance for 6 months. Trust me, 6 months is a long time when you are meeting people every single day.
Very tough.
It is and that's when the devil wants to try you. That's when the devil wants to put chook hands.
And she met people as well.
She met people.
People who were richer than I was, and it wasn't that hard to be richer than I was at the time.
Oh my God.
People who had bread, right?
Yeah.
But she would always come back and go, I met this guy.
That's the reason why communication was open. Every single day, if anything happens, I tell him, and we laugh about it. We go. So it was just easy. It was easy. If you guys are on the same page, it becomes easy. Like long distance, it's nothing. It's nothing. So you have to trust each other and be transparent. Say everything, no matter how. If you start keeping secrets, that's where it starts. That's where you guys start separating and breaking up. But if you share everything, that union becomes stronger. And if you are open, there's no way your partner will not be open to you, because it's vice versa. Like he trusts you enough to tell you his own secrets if he knows your secrets. That's just how it works. So you can't be an island in a relationship. It doesn't work out that way.
And by the way, like you rightly said, trust is earned. You show yourself trustworthy, and then someone will be able to trust you. People have an issue because they feel like they're being checked on. Someone rings and they go, what are you doing now? They're asking you because they love you, not because they want to monitor you. Right? Because at the time I was in Owerri, she was in Lagos. I could proudly say I knew what my wife was doing at every point in time.
Yeah.
And she knew exactly where I was and what I was doing and who I was doing it with every single time.
Yeah.
And it was not because we had lost our independence, which we'll come to. Not because we lost our individuality, but because we understood that, you know, creating as much of a physical picture in your partner's head, you know, that is what will fight that sense of separation that people feel when they're dating long distance. The only way to, well, one of the ways to cut that sense of separation and to make one another feel more intimately related to each other when you're doing long distance is A, communicate copiously and tell each other what you're about. You know, don't throw this statement, oh, well, are you monitoring me now? Why are you asking me where I am?
Seriously, like,
you guys are dating long distance, right? The question your partner is asking is the question they should ask because they can't see you. Okay, all they can do is make images in their head of what you could potentially be doing. And don't kid yourself that they're not thinking about you all the time, because they are. In fact, the truth is, there's this saying that absence makes the heart grow fonder. When you're away from your partner, there's a way you crave them. It's different. It's different. And so don't hold it against them if they want to know what you're up to. And again, disclaimer, this is not to give ammo to people who are so insecure because of the experiences they've had in their past relationships that they can't trust their new partner. What are you doing? What are you doing? Give them the phone. I want to talk to them. I want to see. I put on the video. I want to see. Where's that media? Oh, guy, madam, you have a problem. You people, you have a problem. Go and fix your trust issues first. That is a whole different kettle of fish. This is not what we're talking about. All right? Okay.
And another point is staying positive. Like, staying positive is very important, because when you're in that, you know, city or wherever you are alone, you kind of sometimes in your mind, devil wants to come in and say, what are you even sure? What do you think he's doing there? Are you even sure you're not in this relationship alone? You have to subdue that thought. You have to stay positive. You have to remind each other why you are doing this. You have to always have that at the front of your mind. You are doing this for marriage. You're doing this to achieve this. You're doing this. You have goals that are clear. That will tell you, okay, in 2 months I'm going to do this. I'm going to achieve this. I'm separate from you because I know that we're working towards this. Encourage each other to know that this is the reason why you're separate, and be positive because you know you will achieve those things, and then you might not even be separate for that long. So you need to be positive about it by yourself, with yourself, and also encourage your partner whenever you guys talk. That's the reason that why that communication channel needs to be open, because if you're not communicating, that mindset comes in, and then that's where the separation starts, even before you see it physically. So it's very good to remain positive, because it's not easy, trust me. For somebody that you love so much, if you're far away from you, it's not an easy thing.
I think the thing I wanted to talk about as well is keeping the romance alive.
Keeping the very romance important.
Alive. Listen, if you're dating in 2025, you are fortunate. I say this because more than it was 15 years ago, 10 years ago, you have now more things available for you to do virtually to keep the spark alive. You can have virtual date nights. Okay? You can send each other things, flowers, roses. You can play virtual games. And you can plan visits. Okay? You can plan visits where you go into her city, she comes into your city, and you have some time together. Okay? Obviously, please keep it PG as much as possible. If you're not married, keep it PG. This is again a different topic for a different day. Keep it PG. You get why.
You get why.
You get why. You get why.
You get why. Trust me.
Let's not go there. But plan visits as much as possible. Keep the romance alive. Do those gestures. If her birthday is coming up or his birthday is coming up, don't say because we're not together and there's no way to separate you. You lie. You lie. Book him a restaurant in his city.
You can book it online.
You can book it online. Tell him you've booked him a special dinner. You two, you have your own dinner. You do that date. I don't even want to be giving you polite ideas. Go and find your own idea. Go and find what's this? Are you go and
video call? Be eating that dinner together.
No. Go and ask ChatGPT. Create that romance by yourself.
my God, spice things up. You know, you don't have to be together all the time.
People like this, please. Can't be helping you people like this. No, I can't.
And the final,
wait. If you want ideas, okay, send me an inbox. Send us an inbox. It's fine.
Yeah, send us a message
because
for ideas.
only for you people on this particular video, just
that are long distance relationship. Those are the people
we can help.
We're ministering to you today.
We can help you. because it's you. It's because it's you. If it wasn't you, I don't know. But because it's you, we'll do something for you.
Right. So the final point basically is having an end game.
Yeah.
Make sure you have an end game, because you can't be dating long distance forever now. You two of you have to know what is the plan, what is the short-term plan, long-term plan, what's the goal that you are, working towards. You should have your own, personal goals, but at the same time, making sure your personal goals align to form like a goal between two of you as a couple. So that's the goal that will help you know, okay, this is what you're looking towards achieving. How many months will it take us to get there? How many, when I traveled, I didn't just travel, oh bye, see you whenever. I traveled, for a job, knowing that after so timeline I will come back. Right? So it wasn't just traveling because I have to travel. Some people are stubborn. When they get there, they want to stay there and they want their partner to move. This is the reason why it has to be an agreement. You have to work together. You cannot, can two work together except they agree? You can't work together if you don't agree. If you don't talk and don't, discuss things, there's no way it's going to work. So you have to have that short-term goal, long-term goal. What month am I going to finish whatever I'm doing? And where will you be at that time? In your career, in your personal, journey, where will you be at that time? Are we going to be at a point where we can now come together and get married or do something, or who is able to move? Depending on how stable you guys are, you can decide who is moving to who. Is the man moving to the woman, or is the woman moving to the man? These things have to be clear, because that's the only way you can trust that person is your person and you guys are working together. If you don't have an end goal, trust me, that long distance relationship is just a medium for separation. You guys will just go like this. Ooh.
That's it.
So yeah.
And then you hear things like, we grew apart.
Yeah, exactly.
You people just went apart.
There has to be an end game. There has to be a point where you guys meet and then unify everything you're doing, and then kick it off with marriage, bigger plans and all that. So yeah, I hope this makes sense. I hope you've learned one or two, because trust me, all these things we've talked about are the things that we experienced ourselves. So we're not just yarning dust.
Well, it depends on who you're talking to. Some people will just say, oh man, they're saying it because it was easy for them. We can't help you. If you've made up your mind, it's not going to work. Because generally there are people who have made up their mind long distance. Even if you preach it from today to tomorrow, even if they see the Son of God Himself proposing to them, and then it's going to be a long distance relationship, they will not engage.
Yeah, that's true.
I can tell you, if you find a good person, and the only hindrance is long distance relationship.
Trust me,
if you watch this video and use the things you learn from it and genuinely apply yourself, you can make a long distance relationship work. We didn't set out intending to do a long distance relationship. It was just the way it was. But we knew what we'd found. I knew what I'd found. She knew who she had. And we're like, the only hindrance between us and getting to the altar is just the distance. We'll make it work, and we made it work. Good stuff.
Very good stuff.
All right, so we'll see you guys in the next video. Again, please, if you want us to discuss any topics in particular, please either send us a message, whether it's on Instagram, Facebook, or you can drop a comment here on YouTube, and we will try to make a video to answer your question. All the best.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you. See you next time. Bye.
See you.
Jesus.